Hello everybody, this is Gabriel. I just wanted to give you an update on the cryptocurrency market. Starting here with Bitcoin, but looking as well at other big cryptocurrencies, the macro caps like Ethereum and Litecoin. So my last update was around here, and I already made the trade call that this is a very bullish pattern. That system 2 futures pattern that has developed really nicely. But the most important level, we can see this here on the weekly chart bottom left. So this is the most important level this week high of this bar. I was stalking for this level to be broken. It didn't break with this. This price came very close, but it didn't break this level. Well, we can clearly see this didn't break it either. And I was stalking all along that this level gets broken. And this happened a couple of weeks ago, and this is a long-term buy signal for Bitcoin, and as Bitcoin is dominating the cryptocurrency market, it's as well a long-term buy signal on the cryptocurrency market as such. Well, this level was a very important resistance level, and we can see how price broke through. So that's a very strong and bullish signal. Well, coming towards this level, we already saw patterns, like bullish patterns coming in that were actually tradable, but on a lower time frame, like on a 240-minute chart and on a 60-minute chart. So whenever bullish patterns are coming in, this actually shows the strength of the price chart here for going higher. I don't want to get too much in detail here because the pattern structure is quite complex, and I already talked about that during an article I've written about a year ago, and this is still valid. Well, we've got here an important pattern, system 1, and then we had another pattern here, this one, system 1, which I talked about during my article, and we're going to link this article. This didn't work out, right? So this was basically a stop out. That's a pattern. That was a pattern within an overall pattern, and the win rate is always lower. So what we've seen is the price came back. This is the Corona spike, and that was actually my desired target area. If this fails, as you might remember, well, it came back down here. I was scared too, so I didn't act on this buying opportunity. But anyhow, with the break of this level, it's time to become bullish, because now we're actually about to run these stop run levels, and it's not the only stop run levels here on the bottom right on the monthly chart. Well, we obviously have another very big stop run level here, the 20,000, and these levels act as magnet. So price should now be drawn towards these levels, drawn and pushed through. So here my two options for what price could do is either a clean breakthrough, so it looks like this happened now, or there's a pullback to have another test going kind of in the mid-range of this consolidation. This might still occur, right? So this could then develop into a mature system 2 turtle pattern. But I think with this clean breakout, it's not going to happen anymore. Well, now on the daily chart top right, we are kind of a little bit overextended. It's a very bullish move. We're seeing prices sitting on top of the 8 moving average. We don't even see lots of activity to the 8. So very often what we get here, well, is a strong pullback, and this is the target area around 11,000 or 10,500. This is the old resistance level, 10,500. So resistance becomes support. So ideally we see actually a sell-off into this area. This would be healthy to get a sell-off in order to get the strength actually here to move above the 20,000 level. So let's just quickly show you the article. So if you go to my website, IntuFX.com, you find this article. Have you heard the starting shot? Well, that's from last year. I think it was around October last year. It is still valid, and I'm clearly explaining in detail what the pattern looked like, what the overall pattern is. Very strong setup here for a second exponential leg higher. So this is the pattern within a pattern. So what you find as well on my website, if you go here, Trade of the Week, you find recent updates for the futures market, for the currency market, and down here the cryptocurrencies. Just to recap, with the break of this important level that has been active for since October last year, with a clean break, this is the bullish long-term signal and the signal for the price of Bitcoin to go towards the 27,000 target area. Let's have a look now at two other macro coins. So this is Ethereum. I think it's the second biggest crypto coin in terms of market capitalization. We can see here, that was my hope back then, that we actually see a new low below this low. Well, we didn't get that. What we got is basically a double bottom. We broke this low, which is good. And this is actually a moment when a lot of bulls that are with the weak hand bulls are shaken out of the market. I would have preferred to get an even bigger shakeout below this level. And we've seen that in other altcoins, like the smaller ones. Well, not in this case here for Ethereum, but anyhow, things really developed nicely. And there were a couple of very strong long signals here. You can see it on the daily chart, top right. There were a couple of very strong long signals, and they worked really beautiful. So these already delivered a big R multiple results. And on the monthly chart at top bottom, we can see that there's a lot of room to go right till the last highs. A lot of room, and we are currently running for this stop run level here at around 370, and this should go a little bit higher still. This is another one of those macro caps, a Litecoin. A Litecoin, very similar, basically made it a double bottom. What we see here, it broke to a new low. I don't put too much weight on this, because it's just a glitch. But anyway, Litecoin generated a really nice and clear, just wanted to show you that, a clear pattern on the 4-hour chart, and it has run through these 3 stop run levels already, so it looks pretty good. This might be a very early start of a several year bull trend. This is the next stop run level. This is another one. So these levels become magnets now, and price should be drawn to those levels and pushed through. Well, this being a very early bull trend, well, we can always expect a pullback, right? This line has been resistance, on this now becomes support, and we might well see a pullback to this line. That's what we see very often. As well here with Litecoin, you can see on the monthly chart the big potential it has. I mean, it has pulled back really a lot, and it has found a bottom. It looks like, and we might actually see here that both Ethereum and Litecoin are increasing even more than Bitcoin in terms of percentage increases. So interesting times. And thank you for listening.